Hey, good evening, Dan Fitzpatrick here, and I'm going back to the well one more time with IIPR, and the reason is because I've been featuring this on our free chart video, and there are a lot of people that are only members of the free chart. In other words, you're just on my email list. You're not premium members, and that's okay. I mean, love to have you join, but every once in a while, I like to throw a fish out there and put it on your line, and this is one of them. And so I just want to carry this all the way through to help people get out of it. So we're back in here last week, right, on this little pullback, and it was one of the only pot stocks. They're a REIT, they buy land to grow that stuff, but this was the only stock that was really up significantly. So I said, hey, let's buy this thing, and I'm expecting it to kind of come out and keep pushing out of this base, and it did that. And so let's look and see what we're going to do now. Now, I'm keeping this on our growth stock list, so this will remain under coverage where I'm giving you buys and sells and stops and stuff like that. But what I did today was I sold some and then the rest of my position today into all of this strength. But then when the stock did not really sell off, I decided that I would kind of go for my second price target, which was $100. So I created a completely different trade, not a continuation, but my new trade is buying the stock here a little bit above the 200-day moving average, and it's a starter position. And then if the stock pulls down below 90, I think it's around 89.50 or so. If the stock pulls back to 89.50, then I'm going to go ahead and sell and take a small loss on that trade. But it's about a 3% risk on a very small position that hopefully I'm looking to build, because it's be easy enough to see the stock ultimately get through 100, 120, etc. But this was such a big, fast move that it was almost kind of a sin in order to, if you just didn't sell any at all. When a stock that you own moves up quite a ways really fast, you really need to be thinking about taking some profits off the table. Doesn't have to be the whole position, but at least ring the cash register on some, and then you avoid the risk that you're going to have some kind of a round trip. And then when the stock comes back down closer to where you bought it, you're kind of, even though you're still up on the trade, you're still feeling like a loser because you could have sold it much higher. I say, don't wait for the stock to pull back. Just when a stock's up a lot, sell some of it, keep some of it, then you're always good. If the stock keeps going, you're happy you kept some. If the stock reverses, you're happy you sold some. That's probably about the only free lunch you're going to get in this business. So anyway, that's it. Members, we're going over several stocks that are working. I'm going into a little more detail on IIPR.